The fire horse year is coming, and before this wooden snake year ends, there are a few things you still need to do if you want to move into the next year aligned instead of overwhelmed. And in this video, I will walk you through the essential steps that will make this shift much easier. So let's first talk about the wooden snake year 2025. So this year was here to help us slow down and go deeper. It invited us to look beneath the surface and make the unseen visible, especially our shadows. It brought up emotions that were hidden or suppressed for a very long time, like perhaps even since childhood. And it asked for patience instead of action, which was, for me personally, I have to admit, extremely challenging because I'm a very fiery person and my fire has like no patience. But all right, next year my fire will have a lot of space to burn. So this year also supported deep inner transformation and healing. And I really saw it in my clients, like in our one-on-one shamanic sessions. Most of my clients could dive much deeper than before. It was amazing. So the wooden snake year also showed us uncomfortable truths, but in a quiet and subtle and almost whispering way. The fire horse year, on the other hand, will force us to move. It will push us into action. It will demand honesty with ourselves. It will call for freedom, for courage, for self-expression. It will accelerate everything. It will bring hundreds of ideas, impulses, and inspirations all at once. And it will make it very hard, almost impossible, to stay stuck, silent, or passive. So, you know the uncomfortable truths we talked about before that the wooden snake showed us this year in a very gentle and patient way. The fire horse will not whisper them. It will amplify them. It will push them into movement and it will expect you to act. So I recorded a full video only about 2026, the fire horse year. Make sure to watch it to know what is coming, to get prepared. All right, so now let's go step by step through the main things that you still need to do before this snake year ends on February 16th, 2026. But first, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel because that's how we stay connected and you will keep receiving shamanic guidance for your life. Guidance that helps you stay aligned, grounded, and in your power as you move through these big energy shifts. All right, first step. Number 1, clearing and bringing order into chaos, outside and inside. This is the perfect moment to clean up your space, your cellar, your drawers, your documents, your digital mess, and all the things that you've been postponing and procrastinating. Because the fire horse year is not the year where you patiently sit on the floor sorting papers and organizing boxes. Forget it. You will be so busy following your passion and being spontaneous and celebrating freedom. So do this now while the snake is still there to support you. Number 2, letting go. Let go of the things you already know are not good for you. The people that constantly bring you down, the habits that drain your energy. It could be too much coffee, maybe it's endless scrolling or staying in environments that feel heavy for you. Maybe it's playing the victim or keeping your heart closed out of fear of getting hurt. Just let go. Number 3, close your open loops. In your nervous system, it feels like there is something unfinished running in the background. So finish your tax report until February. And oh my God, I also have to do that. Take care of bureaucracy, contracts, appointments you've been delaying, anything administrative you can solve now, do it. But also emotional stuff and social stuff, like for example, unresolved conflicts, conversations that you keep avoiding, situations where you feel like something is unclear and it's silently draining your energy. Close these loops now because the fire horse brings a lot of speed, and speed plus unfinished business can become stress. Number 4, face what you've been suppressing emotionally. The snake has a very special talent. It brings up what needs to be transformed. And for many people in 2025, emotions came up that they had pushed down for years. For example, anger, rage, jealousy, fear, grief, resentment. I personally had so many clients this year dealing with old anger that they had suppressed like almost their whole lives. And 2025 kind of forced them to finally express it and work with it in a healthy way. And honestly, I'm so glad they did it, because the fire horse anger is not something you want to carry unprocessed into next year. So ask yourself without judgment, be very honest. What am I not allowing myself to feel? What am I afraid would happen if I admitted that this is really inside of me? This is the time to bring it into harmony. Number 5, stop lying to yourself. If you are dissatisfied with your job, with your relationship, with the place where you live, and the way you are living your life, stop bargaining with your truth. Stop saying, oh no, it's fine. Oh, this is better than nothing. Oh, I shouldn't complain. The fire horse doesn't let you lie to yourself. It will not be possible to lie to yourself any longer next year, because the fire horse pushes you into authenticity, if you want it or not. So the more honest you are now, the easier next year becomes. Number 6, strengthen your body and your nervous system. The fire horse brings a lot of energy, and very fast energy. And if your system is already exhausted, it won't feel exciting. It will feel overwhelming. So use this time now to regulate, to sleep, to move, find good nourishment, boundaries, and detox from constant stress. Think of it like preparing your inner container so that the fire horse energy can move through you as motivation and courage, and not as anxiety and burnout. Number 7, choose a direction. Not a perfect plan. We saw in the other video that the fire horse is not about perfect plans. Just choose a direction. Because fire likes to burn wildly and crazy in all directions. And if you wait until next year to find yours, it will be much harder to orient yourself in the middle of the fire. So do it now while the snake still is there to support you and to keep you grounded. Just ask yourself and be completely honest. Where does my heart want me to move in 2026? What truth am I ready to live? What passion do I keep pushing away? You don't need the whole map right now. You just need a compass. And if you take these steps before February 16th, 2026, you will enter the fire horse year lighter, clearer, and ready, not overwhelmed and scattered, but aligned and courageous. I wish you a wonderful journey to yourself.